Hello, this is day 4 from Mr. Kenzie's integrated algebra class. We're going to talk about quadratic and linear systems of equations solved graphically, meaning we're going to find where the points or the graphs cross. The first thing, you have a warm-up. The warm-up is all review questions, so you will be doing those on your own. Now we have 3 graphs. We are going to skip number 1, but the steps are up top. This thing at the bottom where it says B, that just says where are the points that they cross. So that's what you're going to be looking for. And we're going to go over here, all right, to number 2. Now we have 2 equations. We have a parabola, which is the first one. I'm going to show you how to do that in a second. Then we also have, this is going to be a line. All right, so the first thing that we are going to do is we're going to take this parabola, and I'm going to remove my parentheses through PEMDAS. And specifically, starting off with FOIL. So x minus 2 squared is x minus 2 times x minus 2. So we FOIL this. X times x is x squared. X times negative 2 is negative 2x. Negative 2 times x is negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. And then I have plus 4 here. So now I'm going to combine my like terms. So my like terms, I have negative 2x and negative 2x. So x squared minus 4x. 4 and 4 would be 8. Now we're going to find our axis of symmetry once again. The b value is negative 4. The a value is 1. So negative of a negative 4, so you have 4 over 2. So x is equal to 2. So I'm going to take this, and I'm going to create my table. So x and y. In the middle is 2. Then we have 4 values that are less than, so 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2, 4 values that are greater than, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We are going to plug this into our calculator. And when we do that, we will get values of 20 for y, 13, 8, 5, 4, and then they just repeat. 5, 8, 13, and 20. So I'm going to graph that to start, just like we have been doing. We know that this is our turning point once again. Now 20 will not fit, but 13 will. Very top. So we want to show that point. Then we have 0, 8. Then we have 1, 5. 2, 4. And there's our parabola. I'm going to label it. Y is equal to x minus 2. You want to use the original equation, squared, plus 4. Now this is our line. We have to get y alone. So in order to get y alone, the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract 4x. So I'll have 2y equals negative 4x plus 14. And then I'm going to divide by 2. So when I do that, negative 4 divided by 2 should be negative 2x. 14 divided by 2 should be 7. So our slope is the number attached to x, not the x. So it's negative 2 over 1. And our y-intercept is 7. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to graph this line. So for this, we have starting off at 7. Then we're going to go down 2 to the right 1. Now Now I'm going to do as many points as I possibly can. I'm going all the way here. I'm doing the same thing this way. This makes for an accurate line. Now the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take a straight edge. Now you can use a ruler. You can use the side of your calculator. You can use your note packet if you would like. I'm just going to take this piece of paper that I have. I'm going to line up these points, and I'm just going to make my straight edge. Now, looking at this, I have one solution. It's right here. So I have one answer. I'm just going to show that right now, but I am going to label this with the original equation, 4x plus 2y is equal to 14. My answer, because it says solve at the top, solve the system of equations graphically. So my answer is going to be 1, 5. Now, that might not be extremely clear to you for this one. So I am going to show you on the calculator how to do it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our calculator and we're going to plug these in. So I'm going to plug in the equation. Now you can plug in the original equation for the parabola, but you can also do when you've simplified. So remove parentheses, combine like terms. So here I have x squared minus 4x plus 8. And I'm going to type in the line below it. The line has to be typed in when y is by itself. So you have negative 2x plus 7. So now we graph this. And it should look very similar to your graph. Now the one thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to, all I really need is the first quadrant. So I'm going to change my window. And I want to see more of my y. So I'm just going to put this up to, I don't know, 25. Just so I can see more of the graph. Now you can see that the parabola crosses at one spot. Now, I want to check my work, so I'm going to push second trace. And I want to use choice 5 for intersect. So I'm going to go, it says first curve. I'm going to go as close as I can to where I think they cross. So maybe about right there, because we knew it was 1, 5. I'm going to push enter. Now it's the second curve. I'm going to do the exact same thing on that spot. Now it says guess. Now this brings up a very important part about the calculator. The calculator is not high def. It does not have a ton of pixels like a camera where it makes it clear. The 0.999931, that's telling you that it's 1. The y, 5.000014, that's telling you it's 5 because, and once again, it has to do with the pixels not being high def. So our answer of 1.5 is correct. If I would also go second table, on this one, this emphasizes that 1.5 is the correct answer. Please take a look at the next page. So for your homework tonight, you are going to be doing the warm-up, graph number 1, solving graphically, and you're going to be doing this one as well. For this one, you have a line, and y is already by itself. Just make sure that you put this in parentheses, and then the x in your calculator, and then your parabola. And these are the answers. So you'll be able to check to make sure that you got these answers, and it's rounded to the nearest tenth. So once again, the warm-up, question 1 and question 3 for your homework. Thank you.